I was traveling to destinations unknown when I received notification from the Alliance for Community Media. The submission period to be considered for the coveted Overall Excellence Award was open. I quickly set the coordinates on my time machine console to Earth 2023. The human race, one of my favorite species. A bit too far back, I'm afraid. Let's try this again, shall we? If at first you don't succeed, this is more like it.
We only have 11% of the country is unionized. That's outrageous in this day and age. Outrageous. We need to expand to the high-tech industry everywhere, right across the board. So stay tuned.
Hello, New England labor! Yeah! Hello, America labor! Yeah! So thanks for the introduction, Steve. It is an honor to be here with you. It is an honor to stand with the artists, the actors, the writers, the performers who are the heart and soul of the entertainment industry. Yeah!
We will meet Miss Quincy Petite 2023, Kimberly Campbell, learn about that organization and about herself. First, though, we take a look at the weather and the news for you. Currently in Quincy, it's nice out there, partly sunny, 42 degrees right now. Today will turn out partly sunny, pretty mild, with highs in the low to mid 40s. The snow holds off until late tonight. Checking the news for you today, plans for a 1,500 space parking garage and a new roadway in Quincy Center recently got a federal boost. Congressman Stephen Lynch was in Quincy last week to announce a $1.5 million federal grant to put toward both projects.
And the way we work it out in the 8th Congressional District is that I sit with Mayor Koch.
Kimberly, it's great to meet you.
Thank you so much, Joe, for having me. Thank you. I'm honored.
It's our pleasure. And, I have to say, when this first came across our desk here at QATV, none of us had heard of the organization at all. We've all been in Quincy for a really, really long time, so we have to learn about this. So I said, well, let's invite Kimberly in and get the story. So first of all, what is Miss Quincy Petite?
So Miss Quincy Petite is the official preliminary system to the USA Petite as well as Universal Petite System, and it was founded in 2009 by Hazel Corp.
We're on the road with Jazzy Bill.
My name is Maureen Conway. Welcome to One Story from the Crowd. I believe many of us have a story waiting to be told. Pat, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you, Maureen.
Pat is a former teacher and a published author. The latter I found very interesting because most of the writing I did was required. It was school. But I have to say I made an assumption about Pat. I thought teaching was her first career, and the writing came later. So you can clarify that right now, and let's talk about your early days writing. When did you start?
I started writing in junior high. I was writing a story for myself, just to write because I was inspired. So this was not thought, I didn't think of this as being a series. But then the second book that I started to write also had a Duke and a spy who was a spy. So I figured, well, I'll write a third book.
We're here at the S.K. Pierce Mansion, and we're going to meet with Marion Luoma. and take a walk around the property, hear about some of the activity on the sites, and learn a little bit about the place.
Hope you enjoy it.
When I met Lucky for the first time, Lucky Del Camino, gave her the tour of the house real quick, was coming up these stairs. We didn't even make it up the stairs. I made it like 2 stairs up, and she's right behind me. We're, get out! She takes me, grabs me, she goes, we're gone, and out we went. It's like, holy moly, did that just happen to us here?
Wow.
That was the first time we met her. It was pretty funny. You'll get like a puff of smoke in your face.
What was that?
The frick? Are we all in here?
Yes.
Yep. It was right above the door. Something fell above the door.
No, that's a closet.
Something fell.
This right here.
Was it that?
Yeah.
That just fell.
That's Mr. Pierce's room.
Did that scare you?
It's like, what?
It just laughed. Did you hear that?
Funny, you scared us. Oh shoot. Did it say oh shoot?
It did.
Talking Bulletin Board, sponsored by Quincy Lions Club and Quincy Access TV. Stand Out Quincy for Black Lives, Thursdays from 3 to 5 p.m. United First Parish Church is partnering with Quincy for Transformative Change for an initiative in support of Black Lives Matter. We meet on the church front steps weekly to bear peaceful witness and to advocate for justice and equity for our fellow citizens of color. You are invited to join our small but dedicated group. For more information, you can email artclaire, that's ARTCLAIRE, at comcast.net, or you can call 617-272-0274.
Item 5, new business, spring 2022 vocal data analysis. Superintendent Mulvey for Ms. Perkins, Ms. Roy, and Mr. Tierney.
Thank you.
In general, across the state, students have reported that they experience positive school climates, and that most of the scores that we'll talk about, and we'll talk about what this means, fall between a state average of 35 to 75 on the index scores. And another thing you will notice tonight, which is reflective of the state, is that students in grades 4 and 5 reported more positive school climates than students in grades 8 and 10. We're just going to talk very quickly about the history of the vocal survey, because we have not presented this to you in a great amount of detail in quite a long time.
Good evening. Please join me in welcoming our Quincy High School's class of 2023, led by valedictorian Christiana Nguyen, salutatorian Caroline Tracy, and senior class president Deshikta Madalam.
What can I say other than we made it? And there were a multitude of people who helped us get us here, whether it was our friends, teachers, counselors, security, or our parents.
Jada Berry, National Honor Society. Kayla Marie Blatcher, National Honor Society.
Hello, and welcome to Quincy in Focus, Quincy Access TV's news magazine show. My name is Catherine Ramos, and I'm a student from Quincy High School interning here at QATV. Leading off this edition, for the 91st time, the Quincy Presidents and North Quincy Red Raiders met on the football field for the city championship trophy. The North Quincy Red Raiders came out victorious with the score of 43-20.
Galligan again looking to pass. Looking downfield, the middle of the field, and it is touchdown, North Quincy! Jordan Mahoney, what a great catch in the back of the end zone. Stayed in bounds as well, and North Quincy strikes first.
My name is Ben, and I am a 5th grade student at Beechwood Knoll Elementary School, and my favorite subject is math because the math teacher just makes me feel really successful, and I like working with other people during the lessons.
Ben is a star in our school because he enjoys being a team player on the recess basketball court and helps others play well. He demonstrated this recently when we had a new 5th grade student that he took under his wing and showed him around and made him feel very comfortable.
Thank you so much for stopping by Beechwood Knoll today. There are so many stars in our district, and we look forward to having you back another time.
I'd like to recognize Counselor Harris.
So that's Bayside Road, right, in Squantum. That pipe there is along Bayside Road that I'm seeing right there, correct? Let's go to the next one. All right. Now, the picture on the right, that's Moon Island Road.
Yes.
It leads out to Moon Island. My question to the city is Moon Island Boston, but it falls underneath our jurisdiction, correct? Just like your house and my house in Squantum, right? Do they use sewer or do they use septic systems?
On Moon Island?
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
I know the answer. Has the city of Quincy looked into that? Have we been able to go out there and inspect it? Because I know the road that's falling in with the asphalt, and we talked about this, that's going into the water, and you know what is in asphalt would bring up a bacteria level beyond, and
Well,
there's a road there that we don't even inspect.
the city of Boston is already under a consent decree with the EPA. If you read a lot of the headlines, the city of Boston has a combined sewer stormwater drain system where they actually dump raw sewage into Boston Harbor.
Hello, and welcome back to the Home Sweet Healthy Homes podcast. I'm your host, Kate, and I hope you all enjoyed last week's episode, all about the Office of Healthy Homes and a little introduction to who we are and what we do. So today we'll be talking about our lead program, also known as the South Shore Healthy Homes program. And we're going to be taking a deeper dive into what lead is and how our program can help.
Hi, I'm State Representative Bruce Ayers, and I'd like to introduce you to the Helping Hand program. With rising healthcare costs, all too often we hear stories about our seniors, veterans, and neighbors who may not have the proper insurance coverage they need for durable medical equipment. These individuals may be living on a fixed income and may not have the financial resources necessary to cover the cost of the equipment they need. We have a solution. The Helping Hand program provides free, durable medical equipment to residents in need. Items such as wheelchairs, walkers, crutches, canes, commodes, tub seats, and hospital beds are available through the program.
So really, lifestyle changes for a healthy heart is going to reduce your risk at stroke, reduce the risk for heart attack. So it's all kind of intertwined.
Prevention at the top of the list shouldn't be anyone's surprise. Stop smoking.
Yes, so all of these measures, people have heard them again and again.
Especially smoking.
Yeah, so smoking cigarettes does increase your risk of cardiac disease, coronary artery disease. It builds the plaque within your arteries. So number one, and I will always say, stop smoking. It's not good for anybody.
And don't start. That's the biggest thing. Don't start that path in the first place.
Yes.
We will now have our wreath ceremony. I want to introduce Command Master Chief Paul Marshall and Eugene Lacey, who actually served on this ship. Will you please rise for the playing of taps?
My name's Ron Mariano. I'm the state representative from the 3rd Norfolk District, and I'm joined here today by my colleagues in state government, Representative Taki Chan, 2nd Norfolk District, and Representative Bruce Ayers, 1st Norfolk District, and Brian Lynch from the Department of Revenue, everyone's best friend. It's that time of year where we have to begin to think about filling out our taxes. And we're here to remind folks about what we think is probably one of the best state programs ever created, and that's the circuit breaker account.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. So you're right, it's tax time again, comes around fast, right? So we want to talk about the senior circuit breaker tax credit today, and kind of a funny name, right? Let's all agree, circuit breaker, like how does that relate to taxes? When the concept was developed many years ago, whoever developed the idea, they used the analogy of a burdened electrical outlet, that when the outlet is a little bit overwhelmed, then that's when the circuit breaker is activated or tripped and kicks in to provide some relief. So they use that analogy with taxes, and this is really designed for folks that are over 65. It's a credit through the Commonwealth of Mass, and it's in place when people's real estate tax, together with half their water and sewer bill, becomes greater than 10% of their income. For the tax year of 2022, if you're single, your total income has got to be less than $64,000. And when I mentioned total income, we really do mean total income. So anything, all these statements that had showed up by the end of January with your bank interest, any distribution that you might have from a pension plan or that type of thing, as well as your Social Security is included as well.
Hey everyone, my name's Jonathan Lanergan, and today I'm going to be doing some stand-up comedy. The past, the present, and the future all walk into a bar together. It was tense. I once knew an atheist who works for charity. It was a non-profit organization.
Hi, my name is Olivia Coate, and today I will be talking about Rear Window by Alfred Hitchcock. The movie follows a photographer who is injured and stuck in his apartment. The photographer's name is James Stewart, and while he's stuck inside his apartment all the time, he starts to observe the daily life of his neighbors. However, one neighbor starts acting very suspicious, making James think he witnessed a murder.
So, this is when I started investigating Bigfoot, and after a while, I noticed my goats started going missing, so I put a camera on one of them, and here's the footage I got. So at first I thought it was hallucinations, but after seeing Bigfoot eat my goat, I just knew he was real.